Pokemon. I grew up watching the anime, trading the cards, playing the games. In this series, the goal is simple: to collect all 8 gym badges, take a selfie with the gym leader, defeat the Elite Four, and become the very best like no one ever was, in every region. Starting with Generation 1, the Kanto region. Oh, and I forgot to say, each region has its own twist, determined by this wheel. Ooh, alternate mode. I started by choosing my start Pokemon. The choices were Fertile, the Grass Squirtle, Mermander, the Water Charmander, and Burnosaur. Ooh, the Fire Bulbasaur. That is quite cool. I chose Fertile, I named it Fern, and then battled my rival, who I absolutely demolished. Yep. After winning, I started out on my journey. Trainer Chips, shut up. And now I'll explain what alternate mode means. So this is basically Pokemon Red, but every Pokemon's got a different type. And I think this is a ground type, because it looks like Cubone. After defeating the Barita, I went to this small town and picked up a package for Professor Oak. He then gave us Pokeballs. Okay, we got Pokeballs. We can catch some epic Pokemon now. And the first Pokemon I caught is Eevee. I want this. It looks cool. It's like seeing all these Pokemon that I know, but like they're different, and not knowing all the types. That's gonna be weird. I caught it and named it Evan. I caught a few more Pokemon. Snowtodile. That's sick. Yeah, we got Beacon. And then I faced my first trainer. Oh? Which I had no issue with. A fighting type Sentry, yeah. Okay, Bosch, dead. Good job, Barry. I then went up to Viridian City and went left, where I caught myself a Strentrit called Celine, a Psychic called Penelope, a Sneeko called Steve with 2 E's, and a Kasagiri called Queso. This is a moment in history! I then battled my rival again, and this time I actually demolished them. I then went through Route 2 and caught a Stingar called Cindy. I'm pretty sure that's not start with a C, but you know, we are creative here, guys. I then made my way through Viridian Forest and arrived at Pewter City. Where's the gym? I caught myself a Boulder P called Bertha and then challenged Brock. My Pokemon all rock on. So, that didn't go well. Luckily, the Pokemon centers have this really strange room where you can get experience really easily. Isn't that convenient? Okay, well this is easy. I evolved Fern, Penelope and Sean, and then I challenged Brock again. Attempt number 2. Fern took down his Isocoon with Gyro Spin. Easy peasy. Penelope defeated his Insenko and Carboink with Psybeam, and I won the Boulder Badge. Time for that selfie. And now we're off to Cerulean City. I caught a Thundersight. Yes. And called it Patrice. And I found this dodgy guy offering me a chili cart for $500, which obviously I didn't buy. How did he get there? I evolved Charlie into a Flarados. I made my way through Mount Moon, stealing a Helix fossil on my way. Oi! I got straight out of there. I then challenged Misty. Fern wiped out a whole team with no issue at all. I then took a selfie with her after winning. I then defeated Gary, my rival. After that, I was informed of some crime. Did they know it was me who stole the fossil? Even our police force has trouble with The Rock. When they mentioned The Rock, I knew they were either after me or Dwayne. So I made a quick getaway across Nugget Bridge. I was stopped by this guy who asked me to join his criminal group called Team Rocket. I must be getting known well in the criminal underworld. Want to join? Yeah, go on then. When I said yes, he instantly attacked me. It must have been an undercover Fed. After beating them, I continued my escape. During my escape, I took refuge in a random house. The house didn't seem to have anyone inside until I realised there was a furry right in front of me. I made him change out the fursuit and I stole his SS ticket. I got on the SSN. All I had to do was flee the country and return once I forgot about the crime. Bonjour, Alex. Ugh, Gary. I beat Gary and went up to the captain. He was feeling ill, so I rubbed his back. I needed the boat to move to make my escape. He gave me the HM cut as a thank you. I waited for a bit and got off. Surely I'd gotten far enough away. For God's sake. The boat hadn't moved. I guess I just have to carry on and hope I don't get caught. I used cut to get into the electric gym and I challenged Lieutenant Surge. Sean took out his Sang Solo and his Elix avenged it. Fern used Bullet Seed which took it out. His Linode used String Shot which knocked out Fern and the Fire Spin from Charlie finished it off. Cindy used Fury Cutter to defeat his Tillaroth, but sadly after all that, his Fearow wiped out my last Pokemon. I challenged him again, this time with knowledge in his team, and I got back to his fear ult. Charlie used Fire Spin to burn it, and then he used a potion to heal back up. I kept using Fire Spin, and with one final cut, his fear ult was defeated, and I won the Thunder Badge. Time for that selfie. I then went back to Cerulean City and went left. I made my way through Rock Tunnel and arrived at Lavender Town, where I battled my rival Gary in the Pokemon Tower. Does battling next to Graves feel a bit immoral to anyone else? After beating Gary, I got stopped by a ghost. Yeah, nah, I'm out of there, no thank you, bye. I made my way left towards Celadon City. On my way, I battled some trainers and travelled through the underground tunnel, arriving at Celadon. I decided to backtrack a bit and go up where I found this really strange Pokemon Center. I went into its basement and I found this creepy triangle that flew around when I touched it. This puzzle took me so long, but it was worth it. I caught Bioxys. I went back to Celadon and did some exploring. I was given a free Violu, which I called Vince, and then I entered this house and was told about a secret switch behind a poster in the game corner. I went to check it out and was attacked by a Team Rocket grunt. Team Rocket guard, okay, they're gone. After taking them out, I pressed the switch and went down the secret stairs. I found the room where the boss of Team Rocket was sat. I asked him to join since my status in the criminal underworld is unmatched. So, I must say, I am impressed you got here. Team Rocket captures Pokemon from around the world. They're important tools for keeping our criminal enterprise going. I am the leader, Giovanni. For your insolence, you will feel a world of pain. Giovanni started battling me? You must feel threatened by my strength and status. I battled him again to reclaim my dominance, this time with a fully healed team and an evolved Penelope. And then he let out what can only be described as an abomination. What the fuck? Amalgaform. Bum bum bum. It wiped out Penelope with secret power. Fern managed to poison it, but got the same defeat. Luckily Byron managed to finish it off, and I had defeated Giovanni. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. I hope we meet again. He vanished, leaving behind a self scope.
Let's go gambling!
Not gonna lie, I don't know how gambling works. This seems to be going well. Until it wasn't.
Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it!
And when the fun stops, stop. Anyway, now I'm talking to ghosts using a self scope. Is it immoral to defeat a ghost? Nah, it attacked me first. I think I'm all good. Fern evolved, and I reached the top of the tower. Team Rocket was there. I was healing my team, and I accidentally used a rare candy on Vince, which caused him to evolve. My newly found rivalry with Giovanni meant I had to defeat them. Petty? Me? Of course not. I demolished them. This old guy took a 10-year-old back to his house and gave me his flute. Sean evolved. I blew the flute, woke up the Snorlax, accidentally killed it, and then got the HM for fly. I flew back to Cerulean City and got a bike, and then made my way to Fuchsia City. Went to battle Koga, but after a battle with one of his trainers, I realised that I was very underleveled. I was challenging the wrong gym. I missed out Celadon gym accidentally. Absolutely sweep through Charlie and Sean, and I won the Rainbow Badge. Had to take a group selfie for this one. A Okay, no more missing gyms. I then actually challenged Koga this time, and I defeated him with no real issue. And got the soul badge. Okay, selfie time. I went and got the HM for Surf, and then made my way to the power plant. Guys, I'm not sure if this was shiny because there are no sparkles, but I may have missed the shiny. Wait, this is a different colour. Oh, the shiny. That sucks. I killed it. No. Anyway, I battled What the? I caught the Registatic and made my way to Cinnabar Island. I gave my fossil to a guy to revive it, and he gave me a... What? As you can tell from my very energetic disbelief, I didn't expect to get legendary Pokemon. I bet that scientist from Mount Moon is absolutely fuming. I called it Harry and leveled it up a lot. It being water and rock type made it the perfect Pokemon for the fire type gym. Speaking of which, I challenged it. And as I thought, Harry made this battle quite easy, and I obtained the Volcano badge. And after a quick selfie, and then I went to challenge the 8th and final gym. I forgot one. Okay, after quickly stopping Team Rocket from taking over the Silph building, I'm not petty, I promise, I battled Sabrina. Now he's think about me every night long. Obtained the Marsh badge, took the selfie, and then I went to challenge the 8th and final gym. Giovanni, we meet again. Welcome to my hideout. It shall be so until I can restore Team Rocket to its former glory. But you have found me again, so be it. This time I'm not holding back. Once more you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. Giovanni, we meet again. Giovanni, we meet again. And the final battle with Giovanni had begun, and this was a tough one. Harry was doing a lot of the heavy lifting here. Until... But this was actually good for me. Allowed me to revive Harry and bring him back in, which enabled Rain, which removes the opponent's Sandstorm. Bringing back Harry allowed me to win the battle. Ha, that was a truly intense fight. You have won. As proof, here is the Earth badge. I took the final gym selfie. Now it's time to make my way to the Elite Four. But first, a battle with Gary. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I made my way up through Victory Road. Sorry, this train is to Lugia. What? And the hell? And found myself at the Indigo Plateau. First up is Lorelei, who I easily defeated. Next, it's Bruno. Side chick did most of the work in this fight. Then it's Agatha, the ghost type specialist. Wasn't really an issue, to be fair. And finally, Lance, the Dragon Master. The game crashed, and I hadn't saved in quite a while. Okay, let me just get back to where I was. Lance, the Dragon Master. I beat him. That's it. I hate to admit it, but you're a Pokemon master. I went into the next room, Gary was waiting. For some reason, he didn't want me to battle him, and I made my way through to the next room, and I was crowned champion of the Kanto region. Next up, Gen 2, the Johto region.